Your backyard.
Talking video talk. We're talking
Video talk, bitch, we're talking video talk. Get your video talk. You best subscribe. You best subscribe or die. You best subscribe or dive to video talk.
Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another video talk. My name is Willie, and I'm gonna be talking some video shit to you. Hey, it's a live show, another live show, and I'm here back. And it's 8 o'clock in Finland, and now let's start the show. Anybody out there? JAA is in the house, in the chat, says evening, and Nico75 also. Hello from me to you then. How's everything? Hey, last night, yeah, I did my Finnish live show and went to the bar after all, and yeah, it was great being back in the restaurant. Yeah, nothing special happened though, but never mind. Yeah. How about you? Did you have a nice Saturday night and Friday night? Tommi Lehtonen is also in the house, and Tupe is in the house and volunteer also. Yeah, let's wait for a while and then start this stream. And yeah, it's a live show, and so you need to you if you want to ask anything about VHSs or anything else or comment, and so you can use the live chat. You probably know that already. But yeah, hey, I was gonna be talking about the best 4Ks and Blu-rays of this year, but then I realized that okay, there's lots of good things we are coming soon, like Arrow videos, Warriors, and also Face Off and JFK from Shout Factory. Then I started that maybe I should wait a little bit for this topic, so I kind of postponed it for a couple of weeks at least to the beginning of the next 2024, which by the way is also looking very good if you regarding the releases that are coming out on boutique label, so it's looking real nice. But let's talk about the best Blu-rays and 4Ks a little bit later then. But now today I will talk about VHS, because VHS there has been some requests even from the foreign watchers to talk more about the VHSs, and I know I haven't been talking too much about the VHS in the live shows, but yeah, I can do every once in a while VHS based live show. Hopefully you enjoy it and hit that like button, and yeah, tonight's topic is the most expensive VHSs that I have bought this year, and yeah, I got 15 listed on the row here. I will show you the tapes and talk a little bit about the what is the movie about, and about the what was the price of this film. Tupes asks if I have a bad hangover. No, not too bad. Actually I slept pretty well. I slept until noon, so therefore I shared my joulukalenteri, advent calendar, a little bit later than usual in the social media. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else have any questions before we begin, or comments? 30 people already watching. Hey. Well, I think the crowds are getting larger in Video Talk as well. It's pretty nice because this is Sunday evening or Sunday morning, depending where do you live. And yeah, it's nice to have more people watching the stream as when I'm doing it live. And hey, chat with me, because it is so much more interesting to make a live show if there's video talk in the chat. Yeah. Okay, now let's begin my list of 15 most expensive VHSs I have bought this year, and I will start with the cheapest, and the most expensive is saved for the later. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and this first film is also only one that is not a Finnish VHS. And this is Dawn of the Dead, George A. Romero's classic film from year 1978, starring David M. Guillen and a bunch of other characters, Ken Foree, Scott H. Reiniger, and Galen Ross. I don't think I have to explain this Dawn of the Dead film to you. Everybody's seen Dawn of the Dead, right? But this is Australian version of Dawn of the Dead, and to my knowledge, this was never even released in Australia. They made the tape, but I don't know what happened. What was this band or something? But this is from CBS Fox, and yeah, never released. And maybe this tape, I believe it was sold as empty one back in the day. Therefore, they have scratched all the stickers away from the tape, but it is original tape, nevertheless. And I bought this from Huuto.net, which is equivalent of eBay in Finland. Bought this for 40 euros. And yeah, this is pretty unique copy of Dawn of the Dead. It's uncut, like it says here. And this was, by the way, this was the theatrical cut. If I haven't watched it, but yeah, it says 127 minutes. So I think it is the theatrical cut running time. So Dawn of the Dead, 40 euros, and never released, actually released, and a rare copy of this film. I think I checked from eBay and didn't see any on sale then, but I don't know if the situation has changed since. But yeah, Australian tape, Dawn of the Dead, the first one. Let's put it here. I also have the maybe I show off the Finnish collection of I mean, maybe I show my Dawn of the Dead collection someday. I also have the Finnish VHS, the newer. It was never released back in the day when it was a rather new film, but I have the Finnish VHS, which was released in 2001, and then I have the Finnish DVD, then I have the Arrow Video Blu-ray, then I also have the Region A Blu-ray, or was it Region A, but yeah, nevertheless the American Blu-ray, and then obviously I have the second sight Mega Satan Box 4K Ultra HD of Dawn of the Dead. So I have Dawn of the Dead up the ass, man. I really like it. It is very good film. Paliomania says, what the fuck? What do you mean by that? Is the Finnish Dawn of the Dead VHS rare? No, it isn't. It was released in 2001, and it was released by Future Film, so I think they made a shit ton of copies of it, so I don't think it's rare. But it was never released as a, Finnish X-rental tape, because I don't know, maybe it was too gory for the Finnish distributors to distribute. Okay, number 2 on my most expensive rare tapes here. It is something called Jungle Blue, starring John Holmes. Not Sherlock Holmes, John Holmes, with big swinging dick hanging. And this is a Frequentia GT X tape, so this means it's a hardcore version, and it is also uncut version. And it has in a Frequentia video style, the cover page has all the Nordic languages, Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, and Finnish as well in the same cover page. So, but it includes the suomenkielinen tekstitys, subtitled in Finnish, like it says here. And Jungle Blue, this is a very freaking weird hardcore film. It's about this expedition who goes to the jungle, and they're fucking in the jungle, and in a guy in a gorilla suit is fucking this one girl. it's very weird. It's bizarre sex film. I don't think I can do justice to this film by explaining it. Perhaps you need to see it for yourself. And this was also released by Vinegar Syndrome on DVD. I wonder where the Blu-ray, when they're coming. I wonder why Vinegar Syndrome won't do 4K of this, because I think Jungle Blue is so freaking weird film that it deserves a Blu-ray. So here we have the okay, this is the wrong one. Actually, I have two. This is the newer release of Jungle Blue that I got, because I'm pretty sure that this older release that I previously had, I'm pretty sure that this is a copy tape. So this rarely is for sale, this Jungle Blue. So I got this, and I got this from Luka. All Finnish people who watch my channel in Finnish channel know who Luka is. He's been a guest in my show also, and whatnot. But I bought this from Luka for 70 euros, and this for sure is the real original tape. And this version, by the way, I don't know, the cover page has been clipped with scissors for some reason. Maybe I need to switch this better cover. This is the actual uncut cover, so maybe I need to switch these. I make the switcheroos with the cover. Maybe I just do a switcheroo now. No, I'm not. I think I want to keep this Molo cover here. So I do the switcheroo and I switch this cover away. Oh, there's some label here. It says Radio Shopen AB, Stockholm, Finnish radio and record store. So this has actually traveled from Stockholm to Finland. And now it's in my hands, so I don't know. I will do the switcheroo. Put the intact covers here. For some reason it says 34 here. I don't know why. And I put it in these great Molo covers. So everybody loves a Molo cover. It means the soft-edged cover. Wolf Viking is in the house. Hello everybody. Hey, 70 euros for VHS. Yes, I paid 70 euros for the VHS. And hey, we are still in the cheap territory. Let's go. You wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts. So moving on in the VHS area. Santeri Paju, Jungle Blue suits very well to be watched after night out in the bar. Painful but rewarding film experience. Yes, we watched this together with Santeri. We went to the bar and watched it together. It's a little bizarre that a couple of guys are watching porno films together after bar, but so is life. Okay, we'll put this here, number 2. Janne is also in the house. Hi, how do you do? Okay, 10 rainbow covers. This is a rainbow Nordic video rainbow covers, and these things are very rare and very sought after tapes. If you see this type of cover page, it is for sure rare. I think I'm missing like 15 of these from this series, something like that. But I have a lot of these. Maybe I can show off the rainbows for you guys someday, but not now. This is Trinity Writes Again. What is the English name for this? I will check it out. Wait a second. Does anybody know? No, it's a wrong picture. Trinity is Still My Name is the original name for this film. And this is a western, kind of like a more comedic western. It's starring Terence Hill, but also, of course, Bud Spencer, Italian spaghetti western. Yeah, and I paid from who I got this from Huutonetti and paid let's check it out. 73 euros and 19 cents of Trinity. Stephen Grimes, hello. UK X-Rental of Beast in Heat VHS sells over for £1,000. Yes, I know. That is probably the most rare of the video nasties. Maybe, could be. Or do you know any better? Did you really found it in E's VHS place? Found it. Did I find this? No, I did not. This is not from E. This topic is 15 top most expensive VHSs I have bought this year, and I got this in. It was March maybe, but 73 euros and 90 cents. I have never seen Trinity. Trinity is still my name, but yeah, not my favorite cup of tea. But I do like this cover style, and also the fact that they usually use the original poster artwork in here. Zami Adams, hey, the Devil Hunter VSA goes for £1,700. That's crazy. That's crazy. And what if I told you that yesterday somebody bought a Disney VHS cassette for €1,000. It wasn't me. But in Huutonet, the Finnish eBay, somebody paid €1,000 for a Aku Ankka and veljenpojat, the Donald Duck and the nephews VHS tape, old VHS tape. I mean your film. Hunter from the Fusion. No, I don't think so. Okay, next video number 4. I got this in a larger, as a part of larger package, and I got that package only because of this one film. They were not bad films, but they were some. I don't even remember which one they were, but they were something that I already had, so I didn't need them. And the seller wouldn't sell these individually, this one tape that I wanted, so I got the package, and then I sold the other pictures in that package. And it is Haudan Taka, Night of the Zombies. And I do have a couple of other versions of this, but this is starring Jamie Gillis of all people, the hardcore guy. And this is a zombie movie which is set in the Swiss Alps, and then there's was it Rocky Mountains? Okay, but it's supposed to set in the Second World War, and then there's Nazi zombies around. And I think last time I checked this film, I think it has been over 20 years since I have last seen it, and it was pretty boring film. But Jamie Gillis is in it, and this cover page is very weird. I don't know what that. I know that it represents a butterfly, but I don't know what the hell does this cover has to do with the film. I don't know. It's from Kalsor Video. And not recommended for the faint-hearted and not for children. And this film is also known as Gamma 63693. Yeah. Has anybody seen Night of the Zombies? But if you think this cover is weird, then same film, Haudan Taka. Okay. This is one of the craziest cover ever, and this has even less to do with the movie. Okay, there's skeleton, but I think this is so bizarre, but so is the film also. But this is the other version of the same film, but I think the contents of the tape are exactly the same. Here's the tape. And yeah, I bought that package which has, did it have 6 films or something? I bought it for 83 euros, so I got this one for 83 euros, and I'm a happy camper now. Pulp Viking says, I didn't know VHS was worth anything. Sure it is, it is. I think VHS is, among certain people, VHS is highly collectible, including me. Well, to my knowledge, if you are talking about your Hunter from the future, it has never been officially released. It is only known copy in existence is in the video vault, the Finnish Film Archive video vault. And yeah, there was no Yor in E even. Can you sell me Magnum VHS version? Or do you mean this film? Palimania says, Guns of Navarone or Where Eagles Dare are the best mountain movies. Yeah, okay, Haudan Taka, Night of the Zombies is not one of the best mountain movies. Well, I'm not selling this. Okay, then next up is... wait a second, I will check the price. Yeah. Okay, basically this was cheaper than the previous one, but like I said, I bought several films, so it's a little hard to judge what one piece costs. So I will list this after the previous one, and this cost me 76 euros. 78 euros, and this now I have to be a little bit careful unless I want to get shit canned from YouTube. And this is something called Miss Nude 1985, the Finnish sex sensation, now for the second time. And there's also Miss Nude 1984, but I don't have that. But maybe if I find Miss Nude 1984. I will be sure to get that as well. Yeah, and the back cover is like this. Finnish sex sensation again on video. And this is basically a video recording of this some sort of Finnish nude striptease contest or something. I haven't watched it. Seriously, I promise you, I have not watched it. So I have only captured it with my VCR to the computer, but I have not watched it. But 76 euros. Can you believe it? Can you believe that? Finnish sex sensation. Are Finnish women beautiful? Of course they are. Snake please can't understand. But this program is about lunacy. This is insanity. 47 people watching. Hey, hit me with that like button if you please. It will help this stream to get more noted by the algorithm, so I'd be happy if you do that. Yeah. Who else is in the house? Zami Adams and Pulp Viking and... Yeah. Any hey, I would like to put a Gallup, a little bit questionnaire for you guys. Wait a second. Is it not possible anymore to add any questionnaires there? Huh. It looks like YouTube has removed the option to add questionnaires. Maybe. It was in behind the separate button. I didn't see it when it was so below there. Wait a second. Okay, I ask you, do you collect VHS or beta or any tape? Pulp Viking says more insanity. Okay, 10 comes from yesterday's pot comes the next one, and I paid for this. I paid 96 euros, 96 euros, ladies and gentlemen, and this is from Kolmoskanava. Yeah! Jepari Circus, a cup circus. And this is some sort of comedy film starring John Candy. And what makes this very interesting is that previously this film has not been seen in nature. I mean, there's nobody that I know owns a copy of this, and nobody has seen it, but there was this place where this one old video store started to sell their films from warehouse. It was like 3 weeks ago or something, and among one of them there was this actual copy of Jepari Circus, so it's a very rare Kolmoskanava release, and Kolmoskanava, very small label, and basically every release that they have put out, this Kolmoskanava, they are so very rare. I think the copy amounts have been very little when they made these copies. So 96 euros for a film that probably I will never watch, and it's a comedy film, so basically I don't even collect comedy, but I do collect Kolmoskanava. It's great label. It's a tagline here says, it's very dark, but it says, laughing at the policeman is forbidden at the threat of fine. This is police officials have said about this film, it says here in the back cover. This is insanely lively police comedy. This will make you howl on laughter. Better yet to be very serious than like you swallowed a spear. Because laughing at the policeman is forbidden by a threat of being fined. We are watching you. Find the Lady is the original name of this Jepari Circus. Okay. 96 euros! 96 euros. Number 6 tape. And now we are moving below 100 euros. Okay, the questionnaire says 80% is collecting VHS. Fantastic. I will give thumbs up for you. Most beautiful and also empty-headed in the world. Do you mean Finnish ladies? No. Beautiful and empty-headed, my kind of woman. I'm joking. I'm sure they are very smart. The Finnish women. Yes, they are. Kikru says empty-headed. I may say not otherwise. Kikru, speaking as a lady, Kikru is probably the only lady in the house. Is there any other ladies in the house? 54 people watching. That's great. I was suspecting that VHS won't get that many watches, but hey, I'm positively surprised. Okay. €100. This cost me €100, and this is something called Lola Viidakon vanki. So it means Lola the prisoner of jungle. And may I interest you in a beautiful, beautiful artwork that is for sure unique for Finnish release. And this film is actually called... I never remember the name. I always have to check that. What was the name? Wait a second, what was the actual name of it? It's an Italian film. It's nothing, mama. It's just a game. It's not an Italian movie. It's an Spanish-Venezuelan film starring David Hemmings and Francisco Rabal. Yeah. Okay, so this is also a very from a very small label. It's from RH Video, and they have only put out 2 known releases, and I don't have the other one, but this was very hard to find. And actually, this is in Huutonet as we speak now. Another copy is selling for €115. So if you want to grab this very hot looking Lola Viidakon vanki tape, so I suggest you make your purchase. And yeah, this is missing the stickers from the tape, but yeah, I hear that the RH Video didn't believe in stickers, so then they have just let loose when the time has passed on this. But I think this is a great looking tape, and surely worth for €100, right? That is very cool artwork, Lola. Yes. I think so. Whoa, I got virus warning for using YouTube emojis. Really? Okay. Paliomania says, what do you, Wilho, think? How much is the price should I pay in Bond movie VHS Moonraker? Is it a rental? Is it big box or small box? But I don't think Moonraker is that rare. Is it? If it is the first print, then I think it would be worth like €20 maybe, but the later prints, not so much. And against the common knowledge, I think Moonraker is great. Are rental more expensive? Usually they are. Do you have Autiotalo 3-kanava kauhukino version? No, I don't. That is rarer than shit. I don't have that. I only have 3 kauhukinos, horror kinos. Okay, I have to check what was the actual price of that Kuma. I can't believe I bought this. Okay. But for the next one, the only Gamera film released in Finland, and this one, Rosvoalus Chanon, and this was Super Monster Gamera, and this was from the year 1980 if I remember correctly. And like I said, this is the only Gamera film ever put out in Finland. So that is kind of sad, because I think this is also the, at least one of, if not the worst, at least it is one of the worst Gamera films. So we got to enjoy this in Finland. So I don't know why, what does this cover even resembles, but there's Gamera and some very Star Wars looking spaceship there, but this is very rare. I have been searching this for like 30 years. Ever since I watched it, I read it about this in this magazine called Gorehound, and I read about this and I was said like, man, I gotta get all these Finnish releases of kaiju films, but until now I haven't got this. But now, yesterday I unboxed it and now I can present it to you as well. So guess how much I paid for this. Guess. I want the USA VHS of Sex Wish and Expensive Tastes. Will I pay up to £1,000? Sex Wish sounds very great. Is it like a porno version of Death Wish? But guess how much I paid for this bad boy? Snake Plissken, he probably knows it, but now it is the absolutely correct answer. I paid 150 euros on this, and I was the only bidder, so I was positively surprised that nobody else came to bidding, started a bidding war with me. Yeah. Rosvoalus sanon. It means like a pirate, bandit ship, Zanon. Maybe someday I will show off all my Kaiju films collection. Yeah, it's great. I make a video about that someday. Alright. Oh shit. Kiimaleikki. Heat Play. So this is Suomen TV-kasettipalvelu, another very marginal label, and they have put out these sex films, and this is a softcore version, and they have used Finnish theatrical prints on this, making these videos, so that makes them kind of like unique. And this is a beta tape, and it actually includes two films, Kuuma veri vetää and Kiimaleikki, starring Veronica Hart and Richard Bolla, so these are softcore versions of these hardcore films. Very rare tape, never have seen it, and every one of these are very rare tapes. And this one, I paid for this one I paid actual money, 175 euros. Are you not still impressed? Are pornos the most expensive genre? I wouldn't say that. I couldn't say what is the most expensive genre in Finland. It depends. Sex Wish 1976 is a great roughie produced by Zebedee Colt. Willie, you need to see it. Hey, I need to see that. Hopefully Vinegar will do a release on that. Okay, 176 euros for this double feature of sex films. Bella, says Stephen Grimes. Okay, which number we are at? Number 10. Okie dokie, number 10. Yes. Okay, now we are getting over 200 euros. Hold under your butts. Richard Boll is Richard Kerman. Yes, I know. He's starring in Cannibal Holocaust as well. What's up, Willie? I'm showing off my tape purchases for this year, and this one is a Japanese film. I'm willing to bet that nobody has ever even heard about this film. Kuutamo ratsastaja, The Moon Masked Rider. The moonlight. It means moonlight rider, but the actual name is The Moon Masked Rider. Some sort of weird Japanese film. I actually wanted to see this, but I haven't got the time to watch this. But someday I will watch this. It looks very weird. And the cover is, well, I don't even know what to make of it. And this has it is actually a Swedish back cover here, but it is blocked with this Finnish translation of the back cover. So they used the Swedish cover as a basis for this Moon Masked Rider cover 10. And obviously this Ace film release has Finnish subtitles as well. But yeah, unfortunately I cannot comment on this film because not yet watched it, but someday I will. Looks nice. And yeah, for this one I paid 211 euros. It was cheap. Dirt cheap. But this is the first time I have never ever seen this on sale. Never before I have seen this be, like somebody's offering for its sale. So I I stick to the I stick with the situation and got this onto the shelf, and I'm very proud of. Now I have all interesting releases from this Ace film. There's also some kids film, but I don't give a shit about no fucking kids film. But I have all the adult films from Ace film. Troll VHS is coming. Actually not. Troll was last year's purchase. I think I got Troll last year. Have to make sure. Troll. Yeah. I think it was last year, but I don't know. I don't have it. Wait a second. I need to. I want to check it out for myself. When did I get Troll? It was for Western film release, and that was shit expensive. Yes, it was. Actually, it was precisely 1 year ago. I got Troll from Tero and paid 420 euros for that one. But it was last year, so we'll not be talking about Trolls here. Snake Plissken says, I think Disney is most expensive genre, 10 Italo crime horror when speaking VHS. Yes, Disney, especially the select video, lithoprint releases, they are very, very, very expensive. The Finnish ones. And they are all ex-rentals, and not to be confused with these like 90s tapes. We are talking about the 80s white-covered Disney films. For example, I don't have one single release on that series. They are so rare. And I would like to have from that series, Disney Select video, I would love to have Tron. Actually, somebody paid 1,800 euros for that Tron tape. It was like 4 years ago. Yeah, this is an actual story. And I would love to have that Tron and 10 Black Hole and 10 Dragon Slayer from that series. I don't care about the cartoons. Dennis A don't even have a VHS player. Well, many people nowadays don't. I sold yesterday my Popeye 1980 film for 55 euros. That's a great price. I have never seen that Popeye movie. Has anybody seen that Popeye movie? It is starring Robin Williams as Popeye. I'm actually a little bit intrigued to watch. I would be intrigued to watch that film. All right. Okie dokie. Wait a second. Okay, another Kaiju film, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this someday, even on Video Talk. Godzilla vs. the Mechagodzilla. This is a very rare NSA release, and I think the cover is absolutely fantastic on this one. It is an older, actual, original artwork of this Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, the poster art. And yeah, this is also the same goes for this than goes to the camera film. Than ever since I read about this from Gorehound, I was like, man, I need to get that. And it took me 30 years to find this, and only one time I have seen this on sale, and then I got this. Yeah, it wasn't cheap tape. No sir, it wasn't. It was hell of a expensive tape, this Godzilla. But yeah, I paid I paid 260 euros for this. Yeah, 263 euros to be exact. So what are you still thinking that I'm a sane person? Because I ain't no fucking sane person. I'm insane, Willie. Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla Finnish tape, 263 euro. Thank you very much. Come again. Covers are great, says Kikro, and Sami Adams looks amazing. Great cover. This is one of the better covers that I have ever seen. Dragon Slayer is not a bad movie. Yeah, I watched Dragon Slayer. Yeah, on 4K, and I think it's great. And hey, by the way, speaking of Godzilla, I went to see Godzilla Minus Zero. Godzilla Minus One, the new Godzilla film from Japan. It was great. It was fantastic. If you are hesitating to go to see Godzilla Minus One, don't hesitate. Go watch it. And it's amazing how a film that is made only with $50 million budget, a Japanese film, can look so much better than American $300 million film. It's great. Godzilla looks fantastic in that film. And the destruction, wonderful, fantastic. That's $282. Minus one, yeah. Pulp Viking is trying to hard to avoid fainting, says 263 euros. Somebody commit this man to an asylum, and we still have a couple of films to go. Santeri Paju has also seen Godzilla Minus One. Hey, and it was excellent. I think with Sisu, that is the best film I have seen this year in cinemas. Okie dokie. Western video is a strange label here in Finland. Now, in the United States, you might see this Western Video International all the time if you are a collector of VHS. But these things in Finland, these are very, very rare. And I have fought so hard to find especially this one. This is the shopping mall. And it says here, Kuoleman kauppa, which means the store of death. But this is a shopping mall film from year 1986, and it is very funny film about these security droids in a closed shopping mall that go berserk and start killing people. Yeah, this is fantastic. I think this is actually a little bit cut version where the head explodes. I think it has been cut from this tape, but yeah, very rare tape, absolutely difficult to find. Only one time have I seen this for sale, and I went for it. Actually, I didn't went for it. They were asking 400 euros. And the friend of mine says that, hey, I can sell it for a little bit cheaper. And he also sold me this, another Western Video International release, Terror Vision. As well, this is a tape that I have been long search for. And this is also a film from 1986. And it's a funny movie about this television set, that satellite dish that brings an alien creature that eats people from another world to Earth to eat people. And both of these are excellent Halloween trashy horror pictures, and I recommend both of these for the fans of trash films. But now, you might be wondering, how much did I pay for this? Yes, that is the question. I haven't written it down, but I remember. Wait a second, maybe I have in the. These were not cheap, my man. These were not cheap. Yes, I remembered it correctly. So, yeah, I bought these two for a total sum of 600 euros, 300 euros a pop. Is that a great deal? Is it? Or what? Pulp Viking says, I don't wanna know. Snake, please can knows that it is 300 euros. Yes, it is. I think the most I've spent is $100 for Vice Academy 1-3 Vinegar Syndrome. Zanmi Adam says, great deal. But hey, the original asking price in Huutonetti was 400 euros a piece. And I think the ad said that it was a little bit in poor condition, this TerrorVision in that set. So 400 euros for a poor conditioned VHS tape, would you pay it? But 300, yes, these both are in excellent shape. And one of bad thing about these Western videos that they can be in very poor shape because they have used this Aqua bullshit German tape brand. So they can go like crumbling and mess up your VCR. And we are not even in the end. Okay. Okay, another rainbow western comes here. Kourallinen dollareita, Clint Eastwood film. And yes, you knew it. You knew it exactly. This is Fistful of Dollars. Basically the film that started the whole spaghetti western genre. A classic western. Great stuff. Clint Eastwood, in his first Italian spaghetti western. And Sergio Leone's, was this his second film? And yeah, he really showed the world that, yeah, now we are coming from Italy and we are fucking kicking ass. It's great. 5 out of 5 film. And I have been long searching for this rainbow version of it. And it's a beta tape, as you can see, Betamax tape. And yeah, I think this is one of the hardest of this series that already is, from the beginning, this is a very hard series to find, this rainbow series, and I think this tape is one of the hardest to find. And yeah, this was on sale. It's a beta. I have never paid this much for a beta tape, and yeah, now it's kind of like pissed me off because a month after this there's like VHS for sale. And VHS, I think I value VHS more than beta tape. So, and it is cheaper than this. So the asking price of the VHS is 235 euros. But I, a sucker that I am, I paid this 300 bucks, 300 euros. So the same price that was Kuolemankauppa and TerrorVision. What if you Viscera ate the tape? Well, I would be a really unhappy camper then. Pulp Viking says, stop! Okay, would you pay 300 euros for a Betamax tape? I do have the 4K, Kinolorber 4K Ultra HD, and I can wholeheartedly say that it looks so much more better than this Betamax. Sami Adams would definitely pay 300 euros. Pulp Viking, no. Probably not, no. Alright. Okay, are you ready? One more. Number 1. This was the most expensive VHS I have bought this year. And I'm not, trying to brag off these sales and trying to like brag off that, I want to spend so much on films. I'm just here to tell you about this collecting in Finland and what are the rare tapes. Hopefully some of you will find this interesting. You're such a troll. Where do you buy Kino Lorber films? From Woho HD or Amazon. Sounds more like confessing than bragging. Yes. I want to be committed to the mental asylum. Okay, this is the most expensive film VHS. Okay, if you are considering it's the most expensive film I have, one single film that I have bought this year. And if considering all the box sets that, you know, Blu-ray 4K box sets, this is still the most expensive purchase. Tada! Elä ja selviä from Kolmoskanava. Yes, you will love this Kolmoskanava. And hey, this is so rare tape that nobody even knew it existed 3 weeks ago. This was found from the E-stash. And yeah, there was no information about this Elä ja selviä. Soul Survivor, a horror film. That it was even released in Finland, because this is the only Finnish release of this film, and this is the only known copy of this film. Surely there are other copies, but only known copy that I know of, and all other Finnish VHS experts know of. So you could say that this is one of a kind tape. Elä ja selviä. To live and survive, if you would like to translate it directly in English. It's a weird name. I have never seen the Soul Survivor film. I'm probably not a great picture, but this is at least great looking release, and I'm definitely that this cover art is unique to Finland. I don't think any other country has made Soul Survivor cover like this. So Kolmoskanava was also known about this. They're kind of like very weird and unique cover style art. Maybe someday I will show you more Kolmoskanava, but this is certainly one of these more unique ones. Rare and now in right collector's hands, I think you. I think collectors are most interesting people in the world. Such passion for strange things. Yeah. Okay, now how much did I pay for this? So you might be wondering. Fuck my life. Fuck me in the ass. With a chainsaw. I paid 404 euros of this Elä ja selviä. Congratulate me. Yeah. Woo. You are a very intelligent man. This man. Very intelligent. But did you pay your soul? 403, says Henry Helander. You was probably last night in the Finnish release where I did the unboxing. But you know what is even more sad than this? This is not even the most expensive VHS that I have ever bought. Do you want to see that? It was not this year. Do you wish to see what was it and how much did I pay for it? Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. I'm sure Troll was not this year. I may have been released the video. It was because Troll was exactly 1 year ago that I got it. but I may have done a video and it was released after New Year's. Okay. So, this is the most expensive VHS tape I have ever purchased, and probably most of you might even know this film. This is a Hammer film, Muumionhaudan Kirous, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. So, it's a very, 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 very rare R video released, and unique to this line is the covers, which has this kind of snapper locking system here, and this is an actual R video VHS tape inside it, and it's a Hammer film, and was this starring? No, it wasn't starring Christopher Lee, but it's a classic Hammer picture, and this thing is very rare. I have only seen this once in sale, and yeah, guess who got it when it was on sale. And I do love the artwork here. It is simple but very stylish. And I do have the DVD also, the finished DVD, and it was probably using the same cover style. So, yep, but now the question is how much? How much? So, did you buy that Disney bullshit with Babylon 5's Bruce Boxleitner? No, I guess I didn't. I don't buy Disney bullshit. Kikru84 says, I watched it when I was a kid and I like it. I guess it's 830 euros. No, not that much. This was 483 euros. So it was cheap. Great classic. I must get booked these under-counter Britain's trade and hardcore 80mm films. I just ordered it and my friend says amazing. Sounds very interesting. Pulfviking says 475 and it was very close. But 483 euros. Thank you very much, baby. Thank you very much. But this is the most expensive VHSs I have gotten this year. Soul Survivor, Fistful of Dollars, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Shopping Mall, Terror Vision, some porno film, Gamera Super Monsters, Lola, I mean, it's only a game, mama. And then, I don't remember what was this, Jeopardy Circus, and Miss Nude, 85, Night of the Zombies, Trinity Still My Name, Jungle Blue, and then Dawn of the Dead. Hey, that is my show for this night. Hopefully you have enjoyed and maybe even learned something. Hey, if you have any questions, comments, you can put them in the comment section. And also remember to like this broadcast, and if you are new here, subscribe the channel. Hey. Great stuff. Thank you everybody who has been watching and have been keeping company to me. Thank you very much. And hey, next week, hopefully the Vinegar Syndrome package arrives, and then I will do the unboxing, and that will be the final show for this video talk for this year, because then it is Christmas Eve in Sunday, and then it is New Year's Eve in Sunday. So I'm having a kind of holiday break there, so hopefully, I will see you next week when unboxing the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, and hopefully you will have a great week and have fun and watch good films. Yeah. Goodbye, good night. Over and out. Bye.